Shalom, dear friends, and we are approaching Rosh Hashana in just about a little bit over a week, and here we are thinking about the new year, about what Rosh Hashana really means. The Rosh Hashana, the head of the year. And so homiletically, if we look at probably the first instance that we see the word Rosh in the Tanakh, in the Chumash, in the Parashat Bereshit, right after the whole incident of eating from the tree of knowledge, the consequence for the serpent, for the Nachash, for having seduced Adam and Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge. Hashem, God, tells the Nachash, the serpent, Hu yeshufcha rosh ve'ata teshufenu akev. And if we see that in English, it says, he will pound your head and you will bite his heel, meaning to say he, mankind, will pound your head and you, the serpent, the snake, will bite his heel. And the Midrash Ne'elam means that really the serpent, the snake, bites our heel, meaning to say, tries to get us down, tries to lower us to the lower level of the heel, to try to belittle us, to try to get us to think very lowly of ourselves, to try to have us perceive that we don't really have much of a chance, much of a say, or very high importance in the eyes of God. And that's the way that he kind of tries to get us away from serving Hashem, to trample the commandments with his heel, says the Midrash. But we, in response to that, when we try to counter that, we have to use the Rosh, we have to use our head. The Rosh meaning to say, what is the head? The study of Torah. But not only that, it's also using the head, which means the beginning of everything, the beginning of the morning, waking up, pushing ourselves into positivity, into mitzvot, into Torah. If it's the beginning of the week, it's the beginning of something great. And for now, if it's the beginning of the year, says Rabbi Yorama Bergel. And so we have this opportunity of capitalizing on the Rosh, the beginning, not only because it makes sense, every beginning has beginner's luck, but also because it's one of the promises that God invites us to join in trying to take over and take more control and be more proactive in our life by looking at the beginning of everything. The beginning of the year has such a great altitude and magnitude for us to take on the things that we want to take on, to get closer to where we want to be, and maybe more fruitful in the engagement that we want to have with Hashem, with ourselves, and our prayer and our commitment, our solidity with God, solidity with our community. And with that, wishing everyone a really beautiful and meaningful time this year, a wonderful Rosh Hashanah. We look forward to seeing everyone. We love you. We'd like to see you. Shalom, shalom, and Shana Tova, Tizkul Shanim Rabat.